दोस्तों नमस्कार, welcome on my channel. In the previous video we have discussed about Ohm's law. In the Ohm's law we have also study about resistance. Okay, so what is the definition of resistance? What do you think about the resistance? We will discuss here. So what is the resistance? So we can say that resistance is a nature of material to resist the flow of current. This is called the resistance. That means resistance is a nature of material to resist the flow of current. It is denoted by capital R. It is denoted by capital R. In the Ohm's law, we know that V is equal to I R. Okay, R is our resistance. Unit of R, unit of resistance is equal to Ohm. Because the Ohm scientists discover the resistance. Unit of resistance is equal to Ohm, and it is denoted by this sign. It is denoted by this sign. It is called the ohms. Okay. Now we will discuss here about one example basis on the Ohm's law. What is example? Example is this. We draw a graph about V and I, and two conductor 1 and conductor 2 that have the resistance R2. It is our conductor 1 and it is our conductor 2. Okay, question is asking which conductor has higher resistance. Okay, so question noted that it is our I, it is our V, it is our R1 conductor first, it is our R2 conductor second. Which conductor has higher resistance? So our solution is, let we consider it is our V, it is our 1, it is our 2, it is our 3, it is our 4, it is our 5. It is our 1, it is our 2, it is our 3, it is our 4, it is our 5. Okay. We know solution, we know that V is equal to I R. R is equal to V by I, voltage upon current. That means R is directly proportional to V and R is inversely proportional to I. That means if I is increases, then V is decreases. When I is increases, then R is decreases. When I is decreases, then R is increases. Now if we constant the voltage, let me consider it is our voltage, it is our voltage, it is our current for resistance R2, or it is our current for resistance R1. Okay, so the current for the resistance R1, for the resistance R1, current is I1. For the resistance R2, current is I2. Okay, so R1 is equal to V by I1, R2 is equal to V by I2. V is constant from the figure. It is our 1 volt. So R1 for the resistance R1 current is I1. I1 is 1 point something and I2 is 0 point something. So R1 is equal to V upon 1 point something and R2 is equal to V upon 0 point something. अब हम देखेंगे यहाँ पे कि इट इज लार्जर कंपेयर टू दिस. इफ इट इज लार्जर देन R1 इज स्मॉल. इफ इट इज स्मॉल देन R2 इज लार्जर. Comparing R1 and R2, we know that comparing R1 and R2, it is our 1 point something. It is and it is. I1 is greater than I2. I1 is greater than I2. If I1 is greater than I2, then R1 is equal to V by I1. R2 is equal to V by I2. If I1 is greater, then R1 is less than R2. Okay, that means R1 has smaller resistance compared to R2. ORR, R2 is higher resistance. Okay, it is our important question. So we can discuss about example 1. We draw the graph. It is our V, it is our I. One resistance is R1, another is R2, conductor 1 and conductor 2. Which conductor has higher resistance? It is asking in the question. We know that V is equal to I or R is equal to V by I. That means which conductor is higher resistance? The conductor which have lower current that have higher resistance, which have higher current that have lower resistance. So from the figure, if V is constant, then it is our current on y-axis. It is our current for R2. It is our current for R1. The current of R1 is greater than the current of R2. If current of R1 is greater, then this resistance R1 is smaller compared to R2. Okay. So next question is example second. We draw a graph and change the variable. It is our I, it is our V, it is our voltage, and also it is our R1, it is our R2. Conductor first, conductor second, it is our R2. Which conductor has higher resistance? In first example and in second example, in first and second comparing, on the x-axis we take the V. In this example, on the x-axis we take the V, and in this example, on the x-axis we take the I. It is the important things, note down. So solution, we know that V is equal to IR, R is equal to V by I. Okay, on the x-axis I. Suppose that it is our 1, it is our 2, it is our 3. So our example is this. On the y-axis we take V, and the x-axis we take I. Which conductor has higher resistance? So We know that V is equal to I or R is equal to V by A. That means R is directly proportional to V. What is the meaning of directly proportional? That means if V is increases, then R is increases, and if V is decreases, then R is decreases. So here from the figure, if I is fixed, that is the 1 ampere, and for the further R2 voltage is this, and for the R1 voltage is this. That means this is, I think, 0.5. That means for the resistance R2, for the resistance R2 V is equal to 0.5, and R1 V, देखिए फॉर द रेजिस्टेंस R1 V इज इक्वल टू 1, V इज इक्वल टू 1 वोल्ट 0. That means this voltage is maximum, this voltage is minimum. If the voltage is maximum, R1 is maximum. That means R1 depend upon voltage. So V1 is more than R1 is more, and R2 is less. So from figure, R1 has more resistance. Okay, so one thing is that if V is on x-axis and I is on y-axis, then R2 is more resistance compared to R1. But if you can change the V and I, you can take it is our V, it is your I, then this is also changeable. For V and I, if we take V, we take I, then if it is we take, then R1 is more and R2 is less. But when we take V is on x-axis and I is on y-axis, then R1 is less and R2 is more. Okay, it is important things. Compare this. R1 is less than R2. But for this example, if we change the V and I, then R1 and R2. R1 is more compared to R2 because R is directly proportional to V. Okay, but for the R2, V is 0.5. For the R1, V is 1. If V is large, then R is large. V is large, then R1 is large compared to R2. Conductor 1 is more resistance compared to conductor V. Conductor 1 is more resistance compared to conductor B. Okay, thank you for watching my video. और I request you कि मेरा अगर वीडियो पसंद आए तो आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब और शेयर जरूर करें. ओके, थैंक यू.